What do you think makes Malaysia truly unique compared to other Southeast Asian countries?
Okay, firstly, I think
You've answered questions from history to culture to
religion.
to religion.
Maybe you feel like, this why lah? Hiya. Sorry for my language.
Hey y'all, we've been having such an amazing time in Malaysia, and we thought it'd be really great to connect with y'all and have a local also connect with you. We wanted to interview them to get more insight into things that we wouldn't have been able to learn, and so they've been teaching us a lot. We're gonna do a quick interview. Or not even an interview, just a good conversation so that you as the audience can learn. We're also learning this whole entire time, but they have a lot of great insight that we would love to share with y'all. So I hope you enjoy.
Alrighty, you can go ahead and introduce yourself, who you are, what you do.
Guys, hello. What's up, CJ Voyages? So my name is Ashraf. We are locals, and this is my wife Zeti. What we do is actually we share with our fellow travelers stories to explore Malaysia through local eyes.
Yeah.
So then whatever I shared with you, I hope you guys enjoyed so far. And forgive me for my English because I'm not that fluent, but I try my best.
Okay, so first question.
Yeah.
What do you think makes Malaysia truly unique compared to other Southeast Asian countries?
What makes Malaysia unique
Yes,
compared to other Southeast Asian? Okay, firstly, I think the people here a little bit reserved. Not to say in a negative way, but we of course we respect others, we welcome others, but we have our own style, and we want to share with you all our own style, our uniqueness. Technically, in Southeast Asia, I think we have everything similar. We can offer something similar from Vietnam, Thailand to Malaysia, but I think the only uniqueness, the only difference between Malaysia and other Southeast Asian countries, because I think the people are.
Yeah.
I think the people a bit different, a bit unique, and maybe the food.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes.
Right, the food.
Yes.
And I think our KL city skyline, we have one of the best in the world, not in Southeast Asia.
Mm-hmm. They've seen me rave about the KL city skyline.
And we have nature also. We can compete with other Southeast Asian countries such as Thailand, Indonesia. We can offer the same thing.
Yeah.
When what they can offer, yeah.
Do you feel like that being reserved comes from the predominantly Muslim religion? Mm-hmm. Is that where that comes from, or do you think that's just how it is?
I think especially in Malaysia, based on because myself as a Malay, we was taught from younger age to not to be reserved, but to actually not to be so loud.
Yeah.
So we can be under control. It's easier to handle us. It's easier to communicate with us. So then we don't be out of sudden being emotional or too aggressive. Maybe. Yeah. That's the difference, lah. And we have been taught that kind of manner since our younger age.
Yeah, we've kind of seen that. No one has been too rowdy.
Yeah.
Us Americans, well, you got it more because you're Vietnamese, but me, I'm just loud everywhere I go.
I think being specific, it's not being like, oh, we're just being loud, but we are very emotional and very, very hand movements and stuff like that.
True.
What I'm learning from this conversation is that when you're saying reserved, it's the emotional kind of stability. It's you're just staying consistent and kind of what is it calm? You're just trying to stay calm, right? Not that they don't, right? Not that they don't have emotions, right? We're joking, we're laughing, but it's more of a sense of sometimes you are just trying to be here to listen to the person that you're talking to. You're communicating, so you're staying calm and consistent, but you're not actually I'm ready to argue with you and I'm already thinking about the next thing to say to argue with you. Yeah.
All right, so next question.
Okay.
How do Malaysians define Malaysian identity when the country is so diverse?
Malaysian identity, and because of Malaysian is a bit diverse, because we have been known as a multicultural country, so we have been living with each other since before the colonial era. Mm-hmm. So it's been not to say pleasure, but we are comfortable already with each other. So then I don't think with this kind of diversity make us fall back behind or anything. Instead, with this kind of diversity, we can share each other's strength. We can cover up each other's weaknesses. So that's make us unique in terms of diversity in Malaysia.
Yeah, that's a beautiful answer. Next question. What's something tourists often misunderstand about Malaysia or Malaysian culture?
Misunderstand,
What is like a misconception?
Misconception. Malaysia, some people think Malaysia, we are still living in the trees, we are still living under the bridge or whatever, but unfortunately, we are living in the sky, man. We have KLCC Twin Tower, bro.
Yes. I'm not gonna lie. We were coming from Indonesia and none of the buildings were like over 3 stories. We didn't see any of like the skyscrapers you guys have. We did like no research, and when we came, we were like so like shocked at how developed everything was. I guess that's kind of ignorant because we were just coming from somewhere. We were just coming from Indonesia, where everyone's on mopeds. The roads aren't too like I don't know how to explain it.
Infrastructure of the roads.
Yeah,
It's
so
not as
established. Yeah. So I was just shocked at how developed everything was. That's me just being an ignorant tourist though, and not doing my research.
Even our rural area also, we
Yeah.
have good connection on our roads, right?
Yes. So you're right. That is a big misconception. That's a misconception we even had. Obviously, we didn't think y'all were living in trees.
Yeah.
But
I think most of the people they know already Malaysia have good food.
yes.
So no one have misconception on that.
Yeah.
But the only misconception maybe they think Malaysia is still third world country. We are still living in poverty, blah blah blah. But in fact, we are not.
Yes.
We are living. We're riding Mercedes, BMW, Lamborghini, whatnot. So yeah, we don't stay in the tree, but we chill under the tree.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes. For some of the other more rural countries, though, because the other time that I've heard of Malaysia was that I had a friend teach English in a smaller town. So are those like the island towns that sometimes they still don't speak English, and so they're teaching the kids, or because KL is completely different.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the only city we've been to, but like, what about some of the other rural
If you
areas?
go to any island in Malaysia, I think they all can speak English because they have been taught English in their primary school right up until their college years. So in terms of language barrier, I think you will face minimal language barrier lah here in Malaysia, because I think most of us, even though you go to a little bit outskirts of KL or maybe you go to other states in Malaysia, you will find people can speak English very well, just like me. Not as fluent as Englishmen or Americans, but you see, at least you guys can understand me, right?
Yes. And you can add to anything if you want. If you feel like
You
a
can
question
add
speaks to
anything.
you, then you don't. Yeah.
Whenever I give her mic, definitely come back to me. So let me talk lah.
How does food bring people from different backgrounds together here?
Oh, because everyone like Malaysian food, regardless it's Chinese fusion or Malay fusion or Indian cuisine. Everyone will enjoy everyone's food. For example, I love to eat banana leaf from Indian stall. I love to eat yong tau fu from Uncle Chinese shop. And of course, as a Malay, I love my nasi lemak. And it's available everywhere. So in terms of unity in Malaysia, everyone eats everything.
Yes.
As long as, for Muslim especially, it's halal.
Food has definitely brought
Everything together.
Yes.
Especially during festive season, bro.
Yes.
You should see. Everyone will share everything. The food, the culture, the fireworks. Everyone will share everything together. Regardless your race.
When do you feel like it's the best time to visit Malaysia?
During festive season, bro.
When is like the festive
A
season?
lot. We have a lot of festive season in the year, you know. Firstly, we have Malaysia have 3 predominant races, which is Malay, Chinese, and Indian. And those 3, they have their own festive season, you know. Like Malay, we have 2 major festival, and also Chinese, they have Chinese New Year, and Indian, they have Deepavali, they have Thaipusam. Even we as a Malay, we will celebrate Chinese New Year. We still celebrate Deepavali as well. So everyone will share everything together, regardless of food, festivities, and everything. And as a traveler or tourist, you guys should come during festive season. That's the best time to explore Malaysia, actually, especially the people lah.
Can you elaborate on the 2 Malaysian the two specific Malay, what is it? A cultural holiday that you were talking
Oh,
about?
okay. We have as a Malay, especially Malay in Malaysia, most of them are Muslim. So we celebrate Hari Raya, Aidilfitri, which in English we call it Idul Fitri. It stands for, I think it's celebration of Fitri means you come back to the, I don't know how to say in English word, but
Say it in Malay.
Okay. Even though you know, right, we have Ramadan, right? So once we finish fasting during Ramadan, we are kind of celebrating the challenges of Ramadan. So that's why we celebrate this Aidil Fitri. And during this Aidil Fitri, I'm telling you, the food is the best. The food is the best. The firework is everywhere. It's not only one night. It's gonna be 1 week or 2 weeks. The fireworks alone. And of course, we are visiting friends, we are visiting families, so we are getting close to each other, especially family members. And not to mention only Malays to Malays. No, sometimes we also invite our Chinese friend to come to our open house. So during this festive season, especially these two, Aidil Fitri and Aidil Adha, and the second one, as you mentioned, the second one is actually Aidil Adha, where we celebrate the pilgrimage day in Mecca. So in here we also we actually that day we remember this Abraham sacrifice, our prophet Abraham sacrifice. So God told us that okay, during this specific day, for the one that were doing pilgrimage, they have their own prayers. And while we are here in Malaysia, we can celebrate it with sacrifice animals. So then we can share the animals to the poor, to our neighbors. So then everyone can enjoy the celebration, the festive season together. Regardless, you are old, poor, young, whatever, everyone can enjoy it. So that's two major festival in Muslim, as a Muslim, yeah.
Okay. You may not know the answer to this question, but are there any dishes that have a surprising origin or stories behind them?
What? I think specific origin.
Yeah, if you don't know, I know it's a very specific question.
Some of Malay food we have got inspired from Indonesia. Something like ayam penyet, ayam geprek or bakso. It's available here also in Malaysia because a lot of Indonesians are also working here in Malaysia. So if you ask me, the authenticity of the food is actually there's very diverse. It's very diverse, bro. It can come from everywhere. So back to your question, I don't know how to answer it actually.
Yeah, that was good. I mean, you
Just on the surface, bro.
Yeah. How do Malaysians generally define happiness or success?
I cannot speak on behalf of Malaysian, but in my point of view, happiness is not about wealth. It's not about more money you are making. Actually, happiness is with who you are with. I mean, with your family, with your spouse, with your parents. That's the happiness actually, the real happiness for me. I'm not chasing for, not chasing money only. Of course, everyone needs money to live, but I actually more onto developing my relationship with my surroundings. Not only my family, but my surroundings, my friends and everything. So yeah, I hope I can answer the question.
Yeah, of course. What do you think travelers could learn from the Malaysian way of life?
Travelers can learn, chill, man. Chill,
Laid back vibe. Yeah.
No need to rush. Try to learn something new because Malaysia is different, maybe from your own cultures. But why not? We share knowledge, exchange knowledge. We are very open. We are very welcome also. So whenever you see any Malaysian, just talk to them, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Try to make a conversation with them.
So when we've been traveling to other countries, we hear honking constantly in the streets.
Yeah.
What is the honking culture like in Malaysia?
Okay, if let's say you do honk, that means you're trying to make a mess with other people. Try to avoid it. Try to press your horn unless it's necessary.
Yeah.
For example, you are in this windy road or what, maybe you need the horn to actually inform the other side of the road. Oh, I'm here, so be careful. Maybe that's the most appropriate honking purposes. Other than that, maybe you try to pick a fight.
Yeah, honking.
Or you are not. Maybe you feel like this. Why lah? yeah. Sorry for my language. But normally if let's say we hong, it's like you are picking a fight with us, man.
Yeah.
Try to be patient. Drive slowly, drive calmly, right? Don't try to make a mess. Don't try to be a fool on the road, right?
Sometimes you also mess with
Really?
people, right?
No. Come on lah, my wife is not on me lah. Ayah. Of course, man. I have my weakness, right? So, but I think overall Malaysia we have this passion a bit high. So, at least we don't press our horn very often.
Yeah.
Compared to other countries, other Southeast Asian. Maybe other Southeast Asian country, maybe that's the culture.
I think it's more of like a moped thing, just because they're more on mopeds, so it's kind of like I'm here, I'm behind you.
I think.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Exactly.
Okay, be careful lah. But here in Malaysia, mostly our riders are riding on their own, so they have their own space. It's not that chaotic. So we don't need to use horn so much.
Makes sense.
That's the reason, I think.
I guess that draws back to how you said it was a reserved way of life,
Patience.
So what role does religion play in everyday life beyond the worship?
So if, for example, our religion told us what to do, what not. So then we have boundaries, right? So we don't just simply do whatever we want to, because human, we have this kind of, we call lust into those things. Maybe some people are onto women, some people onto this and that. But with religion, it keeps us more reserved. Not to say reserved, but they give us boundaries. So then we don't act wild. We don't act like no tomorrow. So we thought of being thoughtful of others. So then everything can be compromised. I mean, we can tolerate to each other. Yeah, I think that's what religion makes us to become more reserved, more patience. Yeah, that's how religious role comes in our life.
Earlier, what I've been learning the most from y'all and all of y'all as well in the comments, is that although there's such a diversity in Malay, when you're talking about the religion part, you are embracing your roots. You also then love yourself, love others, and that's why we've been really enjoying Malaysia, because even through the comments, we can see that y'all are embracing each other's cultures, and then you're amplifying each other's food.
Yeah.
That's like the harmony that I really respect from Malaysian culture.
That makes us different compared to other Southeast Asian. Yeah, true. But maybe because other Southeast Asian country, they don't have this kind of diversity, ethnicity, right?
Yeah.
I think only in Malaysia we have these three predominant races, and living together harmoniously, respectful, and we can live with each other side by side, no problem.
And each culture is like celebrating even their own, right? Like you have your
true.
religion, they have the religion, they have the religion, but everybody just
Comes
enjoys.
together.
Yes, it's. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks,
it's
y'all.
different.
Yeah.
you guys should visit Malaysia, man. If you are not.
What's a place in Malaysia that even most Malaysians haven't discovered yet?
Most Malaysian actually, they know every single tourist spot, I think. But for travelers, for tourists, there's a lot of places such as our islands. Not only we have Perhentian Island or Redang Island or Langkawi Island or Penang Island, we have a lot of islands actually to explore. But as a local, I think everyone knows everything, but everyone has their own preference, right? So they will choose the tourist. I mean the vacation spot according to their liking, their preference. Like me, I love something that I love to have beaches as often as possible. So I will find the nearest beach from me, so then I can get my healing time. Not to say healing, but I can get my own time, so that I can spend time with my family. I can see my kid running around with flying kites or whatever. That's happiness that for me that I'm chasing for. Yeah.
Okay. That's why I got to come on the tour.
Yeah. different, right?
Yes.
We can play snooker also sometime. Why not?
Sorry, I just have to add this. And like as like a Southeast East Asian person myself, or just even like Asian people, right? Like we care about family so much. Not that like I can relate with them just because I'm Southeast Asian myself. Not that like your culture doesn't have that. Like the family bonding and like just family is such a huge value. And so when we talk about happiness, it's like, well, when I see my kids, when I'm spending quality time with the people that I love, it's like this inner joy that you have. Like you can't even, I don't even know how to put it into words. But how do you feel? Like how has it been for you, I guess, like being immersed in this culture for 6 months now?
Well, I feel like happiness is defined by the person experiencing it. But I think in general, I feel like it's easier and more prolonged when you're able to find it from internal sources such as the family, instead of maybe buying a new car or buying a new house. You know, that's how I've always defined it personally. I can't speak for everyone else.
Respect.
You know, so.
Bro, you buy a new car, it will only last like 1 year. Né?
Yeah.
After that, you feel like your new car is becoming old car already.
Yeah.
Might as well you chase the time with your kids. So then, because your kids, if let's say now he's 10 years old, next, he won't become 10 years old anymore. He will become maybe 15 already, so it will be different. So might as well you cherish the moment while you can.
Exactly.
Instead of searching or chasing some other worldly things.
Yeah. It's cheaper inside too.
Yeah, agreed.
And then like this is for the people, and these are for my folks that have like your chosen family. Regardless, it's the people that you care about that they fill your cup. That's what we mean. So it doesn't have to be like relative family. It's like literally your chosen family. Who have you chosen to be the person that you want to spend quality time with, and that fills up your cup, that you love, and they just bring a lot of good vibes to you, so that you can continue doing this life that all of us are doing, right? Like struggling or whatever we're going through. But yeah,
that's inner peace.
Yes, this inner peace. That's what we're striving for.
Last question, or second to last question.
Okay.
What's one experience in Malaysia that you think every traveler should have at least once?
Try to come for open house during festive season. That's a must, I think, because only then you will know their food, their culture, the people.
Makes sense. We enjoyed the roller coaster.
At the Times Square.
Yes. I think your answer is better though.
We wish we had. No, now we have friends to go to open house.
Of course. Please welcome to Malaysia again soon. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, and so last question. Obviously, you run a business. You do these tours, which we're on right now. We're on a lovely beach. Why do you think people should choose your tour over other people's tour? Or just, why do you think people should choose your tour in general?
Actually, our objective is not to gain money from you. Actually, we just want to share with you what we have. And we want you to consider us as a friend, so then we can actually share with you the hidden gem that you won't find anywhere. So yeah, that's why we come up with W Host. So then we are not tour agent, we are not tour companies. So then we are not chasing for your money, but we want you to experience what we have here in Malaysia, and to explore Malaysia through our eyes. Yeah. So then we can play snooker together, right? Yeah. We can go to Pasar Malam together. We can visit some malls. We can visit some of the things that normally tourists don't go to.
Yeah.
So that makes W Host different compared to others. Yeah.
Do you have any Instagram handles or TikTok you want to shout out?
Yeah, you can check us in TikTok at W Host, DAPBHOST, W Host. And of course, you can check out our website as well, dapb.my, DAPB.my. Yeah.
And
It's gonna be in the description.
True.
Everything will also be in the description below. How has your experience been being on Dappy Host?
it's been very unique. We were staying in KL, the city center, which is very beautiful. It's amazing. You should definitely visit.
True.
But I feel like there is a lot more to experience outside of the city center. we wouldn't have been able to find this beach ourselves, or the food we've been eating on this tour, or just being able to ask a local the questions we've been asking and getting the answers. You've been so good with answering all our questions.
Mr. Google Malaysia.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, you have been the encyclopedia, but you share your knowledge in such, like, it's so loving. You know, it's all about, like, I respect y'all so much because all of your answers have been because you genuinely care, and like I could feel that, and that's just something that you won't be able to get. Well, we were not gonna get that in KL, right? Like you would have to get a local tour guide. Like that's how you actually get immersed, and you've shown us. You've answered questions from history to culture to
Religion.
Yeah, to religion, in a very like just loving to share the knowledge. Like I could feel that. I've never felt judged at all asking any silly question that we asked.
Take it as a compliment.
How has it been for you?
I love it.
Yeah, love it.
We're like, yes, you know how we've been vlogging our experience in KL, and as much as I talk about public transportation, it's accessible, but you can't, like the monorail doesn't go all the way out here. We don't exactly know where to go, but they've planned a trip that is flexible to the weather, is flexible to us. They've accommodated us so well, and I just don't think that I would have been able to get this experience if I hadn't met a local that is as heartwarming as y'all have been and welcoming. So Malaysia has literally been our second home so far, and we mentioned
take it as a compliment.
Yes.
Go Malaysia, go.
Do you have anything else you want to add? If not, it's okay.
Bruh, welcome to Malaysia. I hope you guys enjoy Malaysia, and I hope you guys also enjoy that host. I hope you guys please contact us anytime soon. If let's say you come again to Malaysia, we're happy to host you again, and we will bring you to other hidden spots, right? And for the ones who are watching, please come to Malaysia, man. Even though you are not with W host, just come to Malaysia, experience it yourself. But of course, if you feel like want to explore Malaysia through local eyes, our TikTok handles, our website is there for you to check out, right?
Yes, and they also may make a YouTube, so if so, I'll leave that link in the description as well.
Soon, inshallah.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please put them down below and just share what you love about Malaysia, or just anything that you can connect to from what this conversation, like what has this conversation brought up to you. Please share with us below. We would love to hear. But as always,
maybe they have their own perspective, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Please share your thought on the comments. Please support this channel, man.
And this is a community. We've been learning from y'all, and I'm really hoping that we can just continue spreading the wealth of knowledge that we've been learning from locals, but also everyone in the comments. This is a community that we've built now, so you can learn from each other in the comments.
Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and like I said, we'll leave the link to his socials down below. Make sure to contact Davy Host if you happen to come into Malaysia.
Thank you, CJ Voyagers. I see y'all. Ciao.
Later. All right, that was perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you,
This is
thank
not
you,
a
thank
paid
you.
promotion. We just really love him.